What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video, we're gonna talk about Mullen Automotive. Once again, guys, that's Mullen Automotive with the ticker symbol MULN. Guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about the whatever happened yesterday. Of course, guys, we're gonna talk about this. Mullen stock falls on no Fortune 500 update. This article is from Investor Place from yesterday. I didn't post a video yesterday, guys, because I was waiting for Mullen. Hopefully, I was also hoping that Mullen will actually provide the update on after hours, but of course, nothing came up. On the other note, guys, of course, if you go and search for Mullen Automotive, if others are disappointed, people, some others are taking advantage of it. So as you can see, guys, lost money on Mullen. So these are lawsuits coming up, right? Following the news on Hindenburg Research, right? So of course, there's a lot of law firms going after Mullen right now, and of course, another law firm looking after going after Mullen right now. So those are the things. We have a lot of things to talk about today, guys. If you like the information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going. So guys, this article is from Investor Place, and I pulled this out from yesterday, right? So I did not post any video yesterday because I was still expecting Fortune 500 news up to the last hour last night. I was hoping they would pull it through, because it's still the end of the day, right? Still not within 24 hours time frame, but of course, guys, nothing came up. Anyway, guys, this article is from Investor Place. It says here, Mullen stock falls on no Fortune 500 update. First bullet point here says that shares of Mullen Automotive are under pressure yesterday as the company has not provided details of an order it said it received from a Fortune 500 company. So as we all remember, guys, on the Benzinga interview, David Michery confirmed that the press release will actually be released in Q2, and the end of Q2 is June 30th, right? So that did not happen. And it also says here, guys, that Mullen is an electric vehicle startup whose share price is down 80% this year. Guys, most of the stocks that I'm looking at is actually down 80%. Not even 80%, guys, 90% this year, right? So majority of the stocks are trading lower than it was. So third bullet point says that investors are treating the lack of any news of Fortune 500 orders skeptically. Okay, so of course there's a lot of skeptics regarding Mullen Automotive, but me myself, personally speaking, I am long in Mullen Automotive. All right, so it says here, guys, that what happened with Mullen stock? Social media was abuzz after Michery gave an interview to Benzinga on June 3. This is what I was talking about. I posted this specific video in my channel. During that interview, he promised Mullen would release a press statement by June 30th that would disclose details of an electric delivery van being purchased by a Fortune 500 company as a part of pilot program. While Michery evaded providing many details of the deal, he mentioned that Mullen had made an EV delivery on May 12, guys. May 12, right? So this year to the Fortune 500 company he referenced. Okay, so Michery said that the Fortune 500 company that had put Mullen's electric van into a pilot program was pleased with its performance. Okay, guys, so this is this specific article is just looking backwards. That's what happened during the Benzinga interview. Now, why it matters? Failure to provide any details of the deal appears to have given Mullen shareholders another reason to sell the company stock. But guys, why would you sell when you are down on the stock, right? First of all, why would you actually even bother to buy Mullen if you haven't made your due diligence? So me personally speaking, I said this over and over again. I'm in for this company because of their battery technology. I'm not in for just because of their EV, right? So I'm in for the battery technology, right? So that's because if the battery technology, guys, is really superior among others, then that's gonna make us rich. The EV part, the electric vehicle part, that's just a plus for me. That said, Mullen Automotive has been making strides to provide its operations. The company has hired John Taylor, right? So you can also see this in the press release. What's next for Mullen? Mullen stock falls today. That was yesterday, guys, come after the company failed to announce any news related to orders for its electric vehicles or strategic partnership with a major company. So guys, let's try to take a look at this article in both ways, right? So this has not, this is not only, we're not only talking about Mullen in this specific situation. We are talking about Mullen themselves plus that Fortune 500 company, right? So they have to work together, right? They have to agree on they have to be in the same page, right? So before they can start releasing their own, I mean their press release. So guys, that's how I look at it. They have to do their own thing. They have to work it out. They have to make sure everything is right. So that's just my 1 cent regarding this story. Although yesterday, guys, I'm also disappointed, right? But you have to look at this story like 2 steps back, I mean forwards, because it seems that Mullen is actually on the offensive right now, especially that Mullen is being striked by these law firms, right? So there's a lot of law firms going after Mullen right now because of bold statements that was given by David Mishery in his interviews. Now, guys, regarding on the other note, regarding law firms going after Mullen right now. Okay, of course, Brian AMC Mullen holder. So I am also like him. I'm also an AMC holder. I'm a Mullen holder. So they're also preparing something against these law firms, against the Hindenburg report, right? They want to put something together, okay, to go after these law firms, because of course that's one way of them supporting their favorite stock, which is Mullen Automotive. Now, guys, with that being said, even Elon Musk before, during his time, he also made bold statements. So, okay, according to Investor Hub, Stockman 1010101, if a CEO of Mullen makes a bold statement about big business deal with a large Fortune 500 company and promises to deliver PR by the end of Q2, right, and delivers nothing, CEO is required to release a press release explaining why the big news is not out as promised. So he was able to explain this, right, in a very solid way. Okay, otherwise CEO job would be terminated for lying and deceiving the shareholders to entice them to buy and manipulate the Mullen share prices. I expect lawsuits to come out of this behavior by the CEO. Expect Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla Corporation, pulled this stunt and got Tesla fined multi-million dollars from lawsuit damages. So guys, this is from Investor Hub. On the other note, guys, of course, if people are expecting the Fortune 500 news, people are not so happy, right, with the news that came out yesterday, the press release that came out yesterday regarding Mullen report, strongest balance sheet in the company's history. Guys, personally speaking, there's a lot of hype regarding that Fortune 500 news, but like I said, for me that's just a plus, right? I am waiting for the real performance of where the battery technology will take us. So this came up yesterday. It says here, Mullen to report strongest balance sheet in company's history. So you can actually go to their press release in the Mullen Automotive, right? So it will this press release will just summarize again whatever we have talked about in the past few days, right? But like I said, okay, I want the Mullen Automotive to actually give what people want to hear, which is the Fortune 500 news. So most likely, guys, I'm expecting an explanation why the Fortune 500 news is actually late. All right, so there will be a PR explaining why the big news is not out as promised. All right, so we're going to be expecting an explanation from CEO David Mishery himself. But like I said a while ago, guys, this is a joint program or joint project between the Fortune 500 and Mullen themselves. So they have to work together. They have to make it right. They have to make all the statements that they will be releasing, correct up to the last word, because otherwise, so more lawsuits are coming. So, and of course, guys, like I said, right, so for me personally speaking, I am long with Mullen. I'm not, I'm not disappointed that much just because they didn't release the Fortune 500 news. Doesn't mean to say I'm pulling out of my investment. So guys, I was able to pull this out from Facebook. Okay, according to Matt Jobs. Okay, so it's all about the battery in the Mullen 5. Always has been and will always be. Okay, fuck a PR and fuck you couch. Most of y'all aren't true apes. We huddle for market equality, transparency, and for change to this corrupt piece of market. If you can see the, all right, so he was just saying that it's about the battery, right? So I like it. I like it when people talk about what I was thinking regarding Mullen, right? Regarding the range of its battery, which is actually superior from others. Now, guys, like I said in my past videos, $1 is a very, very strong support for MULN as a stock, right? So we are, okay, we have been bouncing back from $1 ever since. Even though people are disappointed, does that mean to say that they are selling their shares just because there is no Fortune 500 or the Fortune 500 news is actually late? I don't think so, guys. People are holding this stock, okay, because for me personally, I'm holding the stock because I want to see this stock grow in the future in my portfolio to as high as $100, more than $100 a piece, or $23 a piece, right? So for me, $1 as a price is still, okay, a nice entry point for a superior battery technology. Okay, so like I said, even for, today we closed at a price of $1.08. All right, so we're up 5.88%. So does that mean to say that the because if people are disappointed just because there's no battery technology, right, this would have gone down further at around 75 cents, right? Because there's a lot of fear in the market right now. As you can see, most of the stocks, okay, are actually also, they're all down 80%, guys. So okay, I'm looking at the stock, okay, bouncing back, okay, once again, right after we hear the explanation from David Misery himself, what happened to the press release, because he said he's a man of his word and he's gonna do things right, okay, and honesty is the best policy. That's exactly what he said in the Benzinga interview. Now, guys, as you can see, we only have a volume of 59.51 million, right? Does that mean to say that people are selling? I think most of the people are holding on to their shares. Okay, they want to see their MULN stock go bounce right up, and we're gonna see that. It might not be next week, but we're gonna see that somewhere in the future, guys. All right. So as like I said, guys, a very, very strong resistance is $1.50, which is 50% away from where we are right now. Okay, and $1.70 is also another strong resistance. But okay, we've been accumulating in this zone for quite some time now, right? So this stock, I expect this stock will be like a rubber band. The more you pull it, the more it will swing towards the upside. Okay, guys, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Guys, once again, this is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.